The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9?
And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here we go. Good.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And a short pickup to about the 25. Now, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 25, here's a 2nd and 7. Here's Fields.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
To throw is Fields.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete.
The Bears at 4-3, a game over 500. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
Now a throw here, hauled in. He's across midfield. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The catch and run, good for 24 yards. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40.
Nowhere for Fields to turn, and down he goes.
Trey Hendrickson able to record his 5th sack of the season. And they weren't in zone coverage, they were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner and a Defensive Player of the Year at the other, and they just locked people down.
And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 24-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception.
Here we go, son. Hey, Ken.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Now a 2nd and 2.
At the 16-yard line.
Now it's Fields.
Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Tyler Beatty,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are on the board first here this afternoon.
So that first quarter touchdown does much more than just give them momentum. I mean, this is probably going to go a long way towards erasing what's gone down with them in the last couple of games where they lost both of them.
Yeah, they were struggling going into the open week. Maybe that open week came at a good time.
Sometimes you just have to get away, right? I wonder if they just took the whole philosophy of take the week, get out of here, let's come back and regroup fresh.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
11 coming. 12.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. You look at this Bears defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
11. 12. 11 MT. 11. 11.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow. And he's got his big tight end here. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
11.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
Now a first down throw, Fields.
And he's going to go down here and sack. They push him back to the 34. Trey Hendrickson, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
At the 34-yard line.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
Escaping the pressure right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Here we go, son.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
And with the play clock reading 4, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6.
Hey, Ken. Up. All right.
Back to throw, Fields.
Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. And he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Matt Eberflus is going to take a risk here on 4th down. He is going to go for it. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession as they've got it with 4th down and 1.
Here we go. Go.
They snap it to Fields. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Here we go.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Burrow looking to pass. That is caught. There he goes, right side. He's to the 15. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they had lost 2 in a row prior to getting the open week last weekend, so potentially a chance for them to get away for a bit, keel up, and come back strong.
That's what the hope is anyway, because you're going to find out now with your team, are you still focused on being the best you can be for the rest of the season with the things going the way they have earlier this year?
Here we go, son.
So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8. Play action. It's Fields. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Trey Hendrickson able to get in there yet again. That's already 3 sacks for him here in this first half of football. So, Charles, no turnovers yet for this offense, but those sacks now, they're starting to pile up.
And one thing usually leads to another because they've got to figure out how the offensive line and everyone else involved in protection can keep their quarterback upright and allow him a chance to throw the ball downfield.
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Fields. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. A well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Fields.
He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Chicago. 41 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
When you look at the geography we're staring at, this part of the field, don't you always think of big backs carrying the football, bruisers trying to pound it in? Instead, look at a little more of a scat back type, and he's trying to make it happen.
Yeah, they went with the elusive, slippery guy. Couldn't get in there, though. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. The slot man in motion right.
They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bears have taken the lead. The extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And
his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And the return stops at the 39-yard line. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
You got a mini base. Why not? Angel. Say hi.
A play fake, now Fields to throw.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Chicago! A great play there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Bears go up by 2 touchdowns.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. They go play action with Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now Burrow. And he comes back with one complete. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not.
And he will score. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
Jamar Chase, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
Extra point right down the middle. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue.
Room here to run.
And Fields going to have the first down before sliding to a halt to avoid the contact.
17 yards. That's good for a Bears first down.
Looking to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Here we go.
2nd and 10.
Ken. Hey, Ken. EQ. Easy. Go.
Fields now to throw.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
And that is no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Burrow going to fake to mix it and now look to throw. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield.
A big play there for Cincinnati. 53 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase.
And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there, and they're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting 3rd from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let them know right away I'm throwing it, but I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down,
touchdown! Marquise Brown from 8 yards out.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 21. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Their halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change the mindset a whole lot from an offensive perspective because they already knew this was going to be a hard-fought game. Now they just need to go out, execute their game plan, and keep moving.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Able to force him out of the pocket right, but still able to complete it. He has a first down, and that catch will also put him over 100 yards receiving now on the afternoon.
No loss. 11.
Fields. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Angel. Up.
On first down, Fields.
And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Trey Hendrickson. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
To throw is Fields.
Flush to his right. And he finds a man on a crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Here we go.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Now they'll change things up.
Extend.
Fields on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Hey, 10. Go.
On 4th down, Fields.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Again, Fields.
Buying time to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Now it's Fields.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
Tyler Beatty, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this 3rd quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection. Got right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the 2nd half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
This fielded right at the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, Parker. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that 1st touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Here we go.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 2.
Here we go.
And Chase will go in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
Here we go, here we go.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try to push it deep downfield, facing a one-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now it's Burrow. He's got, oh no, he lost the football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit, because I know the defensive guys were up there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden, they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the fourth, a costly turnover. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it, and he ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Burrow will throw.
Over the middle, that's caught by Chase.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Jamar Chase.
A 12-yard touchdown grab.
And the Bengals are an extra point away from tying this game here in the fourth.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And this will be a Bears first down as he's able to get this up to the 37-yard line.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
11. Yep. Hey, 551. Tonight.
Back to throw. Fields.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Brandon, once that one broke down, there were only so many options left for him to take. Fortunately, only first down, so he smartly got the yardage he could get and didn't worry about trying to turn it into a bigger play and end up taking a bigger loss. Here, they hope they can regroup and get something different going here on 2nd down.
Here's Fields now on 2nd down.
Steps away to his left.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Let's give a little credit to the defense on that one. They resisted quite well, and that pass fell incomplete. But this ball game for him, that's just a momentary speed bump. He's played awfully well throwing the football.
Hey, Ken. Go.
Throwing on 3rd down. Fields.
That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 43. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rolled backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
To the air again, Fields. Eluding the pressure right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Up the middle, Johnson. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
That was a really nice job of them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Here's Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Let's go Alpha right here.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And they're knocking on the door now. There's a good run there. Going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line.
Well, I think the hope is, with a touch pass like that, maybe you catch the defense off guard, but they were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game.
And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute.
So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments, but kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
This is 1st and 10.
11 MT.
Throwing, Burrow. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30. Fields down to a knee here, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talked so much about the turnover battle.